Yo, what's up? Back. Let's continue talking to Manato.
アキラくん、今日は夜更かししちゃダメっすよ。明日は忙しいんすから。
Hi, hi. You sure your injury is fine?
マナト君こそ怪我は本当に平気なのかい？
夢すがりがほざいてたことなら、ありゃただの不可視っす。何度も言うように、大した怪我じゃねえんで。
He got shot. How is he already fine? What? Got a question. Why is your drowned ideal like that?
ずっと気になっていたのだけれど、マナト君の夢すがりはどうしてあんな姿をしていたんだろう。
9頭陥落の時、自分はやつかそこらでした。一人でさまよってるところに白い特服を着た連中に出会ったんす。連中はホワイトハーツって名乗ってて、かっけえなと思ってつるむようになったんすよね。もっぱらやらされたことといや、金目のものがありそうなフォローの廃墟に潜っての火事場泥棒でした。痛えわきついわで散々だったけど、それでもホワイトハーツに入れるならと思ってマジでやってたんだけど、ある日を境にフォローの環境が悪化すると、頭はそのしのぎをすっぱりやめて、自分はお払い箱になっちまった。おこぼれ一つもらえねえままにな。鼻から頭数にも入ってなかったんす。ガキ相手に兄貴とかおだてるもんだから、自分もなんか舞い上がってたっすけど、用済みになった後はごくつぶしだ、役立たずだと散々な言われようだった。まあ黙って放られはしなかったっすけどね。ちゃんとてめえのもんを取り返そうとして、寄ってたかってリンチされました。あれは今思い出しても大人げねえなって思うぜ。あん時地べたでボコボコにされながら思ってた。もうダチなんかいらねえ。誰一人信じるもんか。コマのマナとはてめえのために戦って、てめえだけで生きてくんだって。ホワイトハーツの連中もいつか絶対ぶっ殺す。ヘラヘラしながら俺を足毛にしてる連中を一人残らず這いつくばらせて、頭って呼ばせてやる。そう思ってました。
What at Manato and White?
じゃああのマナト君はその時君がなりたかった自分なんだね。
おっす。野郎の面を見た瞬間、いっぺんに理解したっす。ああなるために何年も歯食いしばってきたんで。あの子たちに出会ってなかったら、きっと自分はああなってたと思います。
The kids?
あの子たち？
拾いもんの家族っつうか、拾われたのは自分っつうか、昔から兄貴って呼ばれるのに弱えみたいなんすけど、あの子たちのおかげで気づけたんです。都合がいいからそう呼ぶのと、マジで家族だと思ってるからそう呼ぶのとじゃ全然違えって。なあ、アキラくん、明日は俺一人で動きてえんだ。ダメかな。
You want to face him alone? Want to settle everything once and for all?
一人で行くんだね。決着をつけに。
ああ。
Then go. Just don't lose.
わかった。行っておいで。きっと勝つんだぞ。
あざっす。あいつと違って俺には帰りを待ってる奴らがいいんだ。負けるもんかよ。
Talk with Shao and Dylan. Let me double check tomorrow's roster. Need more hands on deck? I don't think so. Ah, Mr. Weiss. Keep a close eyes on Master Lumen and Scrumpus' precious baby. Only we had more time. We could have used the Lumite ore from Timesworn Hills for another round of R&D. We definitely get even more powerful purification device. Lumite ore from Timesworn Hills? What's special about that place? Our primary investigation reveals that the natural Lumite ore in Timesworn Hill absorbs ether far more efficiently than ore from other regions. It shows notably better results in reducing miasma corruption. This might also explain why the environment in Timesworn Hills appears more natural and pure. But I heard the miasma used to be pretty frequent in Timesworn Hills. Yep, the stronger miasma and the higher grade Lumite ore seem to be in constant tug of war. I bet as you venture deeper into the depths, this clash will only intensify, resulting in an even more spectacular phenomenon. If only I could take more photos. Get weird, Island. We are going on vacation here. Actually, I take photos in the hollows quite often. As expected of you. Anyway, I'll be counting on you tomorrow. If you got any loose ends to tie up, better take care of them tonight. Kinda worried about Lucia. Have you seen Lucia? Huh? Lucia really is gone. She was here during the discussion just now. Maybe she went back to catch some sleep. Night falls, everyone gradually leaves Saber Temple. Time to head back to your room. Weiss from behind. Wait, Weiss. Ah, it's Lucia. Are you heading to bed? Not quite yet. Actually, I spent a long time scrolling my phone before bed. How about we take a stroll around Valium Heights? As long as we haven't gone to bed yet, today isn't over, right? No problem, let's go. How's her hair working, by the way? It goes in as... Maybe it actually goes in as two and, you know, just appears behind the hoodie, but okay. Oh, back at the auditorium. That little you I saw.
したんだけど見つからなかったんだよね。今日までずっと。
Oh.
リュシア、君のお父さんは？
お父はかくれんぼの達人でしょ。また会えたらもう遊びたいなんてダダはこねないつもり。せめてちゃんとお別れを言いたいかな。私がエイヒ地区に来たのはね、オフ会だけじゃなくてマインドリーダーを探すためでもあるんだ。
I remember that the ore spirit, the Jingo Tong Sui, and forgot what a mind reader monster is.
ああ、ジェムゴーレムをジンジャー淡水で拷問して隠れ家を吐かせようという話だったから。
そうそう、それマインドリーダーはね、その人が一番会いたいって思ってる人に分けて3つまで質問に答えてくれるんだよ。私絶対お父のこと聞くんだ。どこに行ったのか、いつ帰ってくるのか。イドちゃんともタッグなんだよ。あの子もお父さんとお母さんのこと聞きたいみたいだから。君はマインドリーダーが誰に化けててほしい？どんなことを聞いてみたい？
My teacher.
僕には先生がいたんだ。あの時何があったのか、どうして僕たちに何も教えてはくれなかったのか、いろいろあるな。
そっか。思ってることは人それぞれだけど、聞きたいことってなんとなくみんな一緒だよね。
Jingo Tong Sui, can you share some with me?
ジンジャー淡水、僕にも一杯くれないかな。マインドリーダーを一緒に探したいんだ。
たくさんあるから好きなだけ持ってっていいよ。いやー、マインドリーダーのお話を最後まで聞いてくれる人ってなかなかいないんだ。私たちはもうマブダチだね。ねえ、アキラって呼んでもいいかな？
Sure, of course.
ああ、もちろんだと。
やったね、リュシア。エーテリアストークができるお友達が増えたよ。そうだ、私これから夜食を食べに行くんだけど、君も来る？
Like at this hour, we're supposed to be asleep by now.
こんな時間に食べたら寝つきが悪くなるんじゃないかな。明日は忙しくなるだろうし、早めに寝るのが賢明かもしれないよ。
ブーブー。じゃあ君にはぐっすり寝ててもらおうかな。私がお夜食を片手に見張っててあげる。ふんふんふんふんふん。
おや、リュシアがいつも持っている手帳じゃないか。
I don't think there's much to read here. Oh, Lucia dropped the book here. Better put it away and return it tomorrow. Though you aren't trying to look through it, when you pick it up, you catch a glimpse of the page with the Wandering Hunter on it. The Wandering Hunter is only half drawn. Whether she ran out of time or she didn't want to finish it, you can't tell. Deep into the night, you quickly return to sleep and temple to sleep. By the time Bell comes to wake you up, it's already in the next morning. You freshen up and step outside to find Zhao has already gathered quite a crew. Here, I called over the squad representatives. There are quite a few there are quite a few search teams, so didn't want them all cramming into Volume Heights. Let's go over the plan one last time before we move.
はいはい。みんな準備はいいですか？そろそろ出発するよ。
There are all search squad members? They look like they come from all sorts of backgrounds.
ここにいるのはみんな共同捜索隊の人なのかな。それぞれ羊にかなり幅があるようだ。
そうだよ。夢すがり対策バッチリの人選なんだから。分野はバラバラだけど この作戦に最適な人たちを集めてみたんだ。じゃあ最後にもう一度作戦の確認。第1版は威力偵察。最初に町に入って、もし夢すがりが抵抗してきたら力ずくで抑え込んじゃってね。第2版は輸送担当だよ。第1版が出発してからきっかり30分でフォローに入ってね。眉を全部運び出せるかどうかは現地で戦況を見ながら判断してほしいな。第3版はアキラくん中心の特別チーム。第1版が交戦を始めたらいいところで行動に入ってね。眉の場所に砲台橋を設置したらミッション完了だよ。それでね、アキラくん、万学先生なんだけど、第2版に入れちゃってもいい？第1版ほど火力もないし足も速くないから、何かあった時のためにエージェントが1人いてほしいんだよね。
No problem. Banyo Shifu can make the decision himself.
構わない。万学先生さえいいなら僕たちは大丈夫だ。
はい、わかった。この万学、必ずや輸送部隊を守り抜き、ザオ殿のご期待に応えて進ぜよう。
おいおい、万学先生が抜けちまうんなら第3版が手薄になるんじゃねえか。やっぱ俺が
You have a special mission, Manato. No worries, just do what you really want. Make sure you swing your sword without holding back.
心配いらないよ。マナト君はとにかく思い切り剣を振るうのに集中してくれたらいい。
了解っす。まあどうせ町に行くのは自分が先なんで、やることやって合流すりゃいいか。
高大卿はお任せしましたよ。大切に扱ってくださいね。親の形見だと思ってください。
I got it. I keep a close eye on it.
安心してくれ。絶対に目を離さないようにするよ。
じゃあ、私はアキラを大切にする。
Let's get ready and move out.
それじゃあ、そろそろ出発しよう。まずはシェルターでイドリーと合流して、その後行動へ向かおう。
How did you sleep last night? Did my virtual help? Virtual? Why I keep virtual? That's how our tribe always done it, since way back when. Most of the time we don't sleep at night, but if someone really needs to, a family member must keep watch beside them. It's to stop the night horror from snatching away those who fall asleep. Is night horror really that strong? Yep, Grandma said that night horror is inferior, that only appears in dreams. I never mind that now. The shaved ice is melting. I couldn't bring breakfast for your tire last time. Can't miss the chance. Let's get going. Let me return your book first. Ah, thanks. After I found out I lost it last night, I went back to look for it. Luckily, a passerby said they saw you take the book back to Saban Temple. I figured I'd just come get it in the morning. Alright, well said, now let's go. Is the Firo really her father? Maybe, we'll see. Water, again. It resonates and that runs deep. From the depth comes an echo. In chaos,
これは君の望む結末じゃないわ。私たちを見捨てないで。
from the depths comes an echo. In chaos, it's strangely sharp. Whose voice?
どうか足を止めて。真なる渇望を。
And then, ahead, just out of reach, a sudden burst of light flashes in. It strikes the water's glass-like surface, splintering it with cracks of defiance. The call from behind is so earnest, but you just can't keep your eyes off the light before them. Yes, leave. Yes, rise to surface. This time, the light promises an ending I truly want.
お兄ちゃん、集中集中。
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nana.
また水中にいる夢のような場面が浮かんできた。けれど、もう大丈夫。
ちっとも大丈夫ないよ。リュシアがスライディングキャッチしてくれなかったら、高大今日落っことしちゃうとこだったんだよ。アキラったらまた寝不足？おかしいな。 ゆうべは私がちゃんと見守ってたのに。
No, I slept fine. Are you always this full of energy, Lucia?
いや、昨日はちゃんと眠れたはずだ。多分睡眠は関係ないんだろう。それよりもリュシア、本当に昨日はずっと見張っててくれたのかい？その割には元気じゃないか。
だからちゃんと寝てるってば。昼間にこっそり隙を見てね。ってその話はいいから、シェルターにも着いたことだし、井戸ちゃん呼ぼう。
Knock on the door.
イドリー、いるかい？
From the side comes a faint beat of a drum. Knock on the door.
イドリー、僕たちだ。
You feel it. Wherever behind the door is drumming back with full force.
井戸ちゃん、まだ夜じゃないからノックンは来ないよ。
Finally, the door cracks open. The little drummer peeks out, looking all speedish. All sheepish.
うっかりしてたわ。おはようみんな。ってもうお昼ね。あら、何人か足りない気がするのは私の問題かしら。ごめんねマナトくん、バンガクさん。私ったらまた
Yo, Stevio.
わからなくなっちゃったみたい。
I hope I have good times in Japan. I try to enjoy it as much as I can. I'm hyped for it. I'm really hyped for it. I hope I can finish up everything tomorrow that I need to finish up. Oh god. I'm scared, but I'm also really I mean, I'm normally always a bit scared or like more like excited before vacations. But like this is like the first real big thing vacation. So it's like extra special for me. And I'm like extra nervous. It will be so we'll see how it goes, but I hope I have a blast and hopefully can bring some cool stuff back with me that I can maybe give to some people like you. No, you're fine. Oh, they're not here.
いや、君の問題じゃない。その二人は今回だけ別行動なんだ。
よし、井戸ちゃんとは無事合流できたね。私たちも行動に向かおうか。
Yep, hope things go well with Manato.
ああ、マナト君の方も順調だといいけれど。
We switch over to him now. On the other side, the battle in town has begun.
来たか。思っていたよりずっと早かったな。
モス、どうしても戦わなければならないんですか？彼らはエーテリアスじゃないし、中にはかつての友人もいる。互いの存亡をかけて戦う以外に道は残されていないんでしょう。
Yeah, I hope you find a Gecko factory.
もう
Hopefully.
戦うしか道はない。俺たちの仲間になりに来たわけじゃないんだ。抵抗するしかないだろう。何？俺たちは奴らの足を止めるだけでいい。眉さえあれば俺たちは死なない。奴らの夢すがりが生まれさえすれば形勢は逆転するんだ。いいかベスト、これは災難なんかじゃない。天が与えてくれた好機なんだぞ。
それでランタンベアラーとワンダリングハンターは？私は正直彼らが苦手ですが、実力は本物です。来てくれれば敵がどれだけ来ようと恐れるに足りません。
来ないだろうな。あの手この手で呼ぼうとはしたがダメだった。おとうがすすきを見に帰るからとかなんとか言ってたが、奴らの行動はとにかく予測できない。当てにするな。俺たちの町だ。俺たちの力で守ろう。時間さえ稼げれば勝てるんだ。それに見ろ、頼もしい援軍も来てるじゃないか。
Just fixed in front of the auditorium, and out of it steps a warrior in white.
来てくれたんだな、マナト君。君が俺たちについてくれるなら100人力だ。やはりこの町こそが君にとって本当の。
どうけ、あいつが来る。ちゃちゃ入れたらぶっ殺すぞ。
ああ、わかった。行動の守りは君に任せる。 いいか、必ず彼を倒し眉に入れるんだ。そうすれば君は彼にとって代わり夢すがりとして完全なものになれる。
さあ来いよマナト。
Soon after, Minato and the search squad reach the auditorium. Staring down the lone pale wolf, Minato signals the team to spread out and cover the other areas.
そう来ると思ったぜ。そりゃこっちのセリフだ。あくまでこの町を守るってんだな。守る？一匹狼に守るもんなんてありゃしねえ。俺はただあんたを潰してんだ、マナト。で、ダチはどうしたよ、犬コロ。全員まとめて相手したって俺は構わねえぜ。はあ、てめえのことはてめえで片付けねえとな。こんな時にみんなの足引っ張ってらんねえんだ。また人様の心配してやがる。こりゃ俺の勝ちだな。そうだろう。チッター、てめえのこと考えろってんだ。いつまでも夢から逃げてねえだろ。だが今度ばかりはどこにも逃げらんねえ。俺もあんたもな。行くぜ。来いよ、インコロ。心の中の狼と向き合え。しがらみだらけの剣だな。誰？もう振り合わせねえだろ。あれ、俺が選んだ道だ。強えやつの影になって他人の代わりに傷つくのがいいってのか。冷ませや駒のマナト。ごっこで一度痛い目見てんだろ。もっと強えやつ終わりだ。おとなしく眉に巻かれとけ。俺が前に進んでやら。てめえに代わってホワイトハーツの頭になる。変わる？そう言ってんなら駒のマナト。舐めすぎだぜ。
Yeah! Oh god, he did the Chotaro pose! It's a Chotaro reference!
それこそ駒のマナトの目だ。俺と同じだな。アキラ君たちが待ってんだ。本は別だ。駒のマナトが目指す。なんで抵抗する？なんで眉を受け入れねえんだ。気がつけんだろ。眉になっちまったら仲間に会えねえからだ。あいつらを顧みる必要なんかねえ。見せんのは刃が飛び交う復讐。駒のマナト。あんたは夢を諦めんのか。そうじゃねえ。叶える方法を変えるだけだ。
Are we done with the dialogues?
バカな。ありえねえ。俺の剣がてめえごときに。俺の勝ちだ。おとなしく消えやがれ。誰が消えるかよ。おいマナト。てめえいつまで肉の壁やってるつもりだ。あいつらの腰巾着になり下がってよ。ガキの頃の夢は綺麗さっ ぱり忘れちまうんってのか。いや、忘れねえ。忘れたいとも思ってねえ。俺はただあの頃のガキを瓦礫の山から引っ張り出してやりてえんだ。想像してみろ。そのガキは遠からずダチと一緒に郊外に出る。森を抜けて山を越えて通りを渡る。廃墟だろうが深海だろうが空や月だろうが、あいつらが行くとこなら俺はどこへだってついてく。俺は止まらねえ。先頭を歩いてねえからってなんだ。これから先もずっとあいつらの背中を守ってやる。別に大層な目的も理由もねえけど、あいつらが傷つくのを黙って見てるつもりもねえんだ。しけた夢だぜ。分かってねえな、マナト。大切な誰かを守るってのは力だけじゃどうにもなんねえんだっつの。努力と奇跡は別物なんだけど、俺はできる限りあいつらを守ってやりてえ。奇跡にちょっとでも近づきてえ。それが俺の、そしてあんたの新しい夢なんだ。いいだろう。
No, I don't want to skip it. I wanted it to play back. My bad. Just confused why I said the boy. That boy. Who's that boy? Like, there's also a sister? No, it's with them again.
おい、なんか言えよ。そいつらが来たぜ。
マナトくん。
おう、ちょうどいいとこに来たな。
Looks like it's over. Looks like you won.
勝ったんだな、マナト君。
おっす。けどもうあんま時間がねえっす。こいつはほっといてさっさと行こうぜ。瓦礫の山から引っ張り出すか。
Leaving behind the beaten drowned deal, they crossed the auditorium and descended to the room containing the cocons.
結局ここまで来てしまったな。
やはりここだったか、モス。
こんなことなら最初から生かしておくべきじゃなかった。君たちが町にいる間、片付ける機会ならいくらでもあったんだからな。これは俺の甘さが招いた結末か。いや、違う、そうじゃない。君たちをとても買っていたんだ。何としても町の側にいてほしかったし、何としても君たちの夢を知りたかった。あともう一歩だったんだ、マナト君。君のような人間が夢すがりを受け入れてくれれば、俺たちの正しさは証明されたも同然だったのに。だがなぜだ、こちらの君はなぜ君に負けたんだ。君が現れるまで俺たちは敗北を知らなかったというのに。 アナト君にリュシア君、それからイドリーもそうだ。俺たちと深いつながりを持ちながら、どうしてか俺たちと戦うことを選んだ。雲岳山の修行者、君のせいか。一体何が目的なんだ。フォローの中にあるものを一つ残らず消し去るのが望みか。
僕は修行者であり、同時にプロ騎士でもある。道に迷った人を家まで送り届ける。それ以外に目的なんてない。
家まで？何をバカな。俺たちの家はここだ。この家は夢を見る勇気がある者だけを受け入れる。
夢がどんなに心地よくても、目を覚まして前に進もうとする。その方がよっぽど勇気がいることじゃないかな。
もういい。どのみち戦うしかないんだ。さあ町の民たちよ、眉はすぐそこ。もはや背水の陣だ。この夢を守り抜くために戦おう。
やすぜ、全部をここにかける。
行動から追い出せ。
開け。俺たちで町を守るんだ。せめてあいつらが出てくるまで耐えろ。
俺たちの眉に触るな。
もう少しだ。あいつらも長くは持たない。
どけ。
私にはまだやるべきことが。
全ては町のために。
アキラ君、
モス、
町は不滅だ。
ダメ、手動で強制起動するしか。
俺がやる。お前、今回だけだ。足引っ張んなよ。行くぜ。
Oh, Manato!
もう俺の出る幕はね。分かってんな。ああ、分かってら。証明してみやがれ。新しい夢には恩価値があると。けどどこへ行こうか、俺を忘れんな。
装置の効果が出てきたかも。眉が少しずつ溶けてってる。中にいる人たちもエーテリアス化の兆候はないよ。
感じるわ。心の奥底に絡みついていた闇がほどけていく。
よし、何やらうまくいっているようではないか。外の住人たちが突如として無産したゆえ、我が輩と輸送部隊はたやすく入ることができた。残るはこの者たちを連れ出すのみであるな。
ただ、なかなか消えない眉もあって、もうちょっと時間がかかるかも。夢への執着も人それぞれってことかな。
何？あとはこの万学に任せるがよい。待つは我が輩の得手とするところよ。
Rescued writer. Carl and the guy from over there. There are still more cocoons. There are more cocoons. Let's talk with the writer first. My head's buzzing. Feels like I had a pretty nice dream. How are you holding up? Can you still work? I'm exhausted. Let me rest real quick. Are you the mystic from Saban Temple? Amanato's here too. How are you feeling, pal? Can't really explain it. I'm feeling a bit off, but it's probably nothing serious. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but you definitely saved me. Thanks for that.
サラ、どこだい？
過去の幻よ。壁のあたりにいる。再現できるかはわからないけど、やってみるわ。
Evil leaking from the fissure. I can feel it. The creator is calling to me. Moss, take me with you, Sarah. I want to. No, Moss, you haven't earned that right yet. Please, you know about my illness. I joined the Exaltics for this very moment. Hold on a little longer, Moss. I'll return with the creator's blessing. You still have a mission. Stay here and protect this town until the person arrives. Send them through the fissure to me. I don't even think about coming through on your own. Through the creator has granted you the privilege to meet them. It doesn't mean they can't see you. Farewell, Moss. Keep up the good work. I believe you are underprivileged soon enough. Who is the person that they're waiting for? This is the door that I mentioned. This is the door Yita kept trying to recreate.
これがかつてあった扉。サラが何度もイドリーに再現させようとしていたものか。
見に行ってみる？あの向こうがマインドリーダーの巣かもしれないよ。
Wherever it leads, if it involves Sarah, we can ignore it.
どこへ通じていようと調べないわけにはいかない。サラの手がかりがあるならなおさらだな。彼女がいる限り、三将会の脅威はいつまでも消えないんだ。
そうよね。私も一緒に行くわ。
てっきりこれでしまいかと思ってたが、まだ黒幕が嫌がるんだな。俺も行くぜ。
この万学、ここに残り、眉と人々を守ろう。安心して行くがよい。ザオドの乱は我が輩から伝えておくゆえ。
Let's get going then. Let's find out where this door really leads to.
過去の扉の向こう側、確かめてやろう。
ここもラマニアンフォローなの？こんな場所初めて見るけど。
エイヒ地区のマップデータと照合。ここは使われなくなった航空宇宙試験場だと考えられます。最後に人類の活動が記録されたのは旧都陥落前です。
So this place, untouched for over 10 years.
ということは、ここは10年以上も放置されていたのか。
どうだろう。少なくともサラはここへ来てたんだよね。
ここはとっても静かだわ。人影もほとんどないし、こんなにみんなの見分けがつくのは初めて。
本当？じゃあ、私は誰でしょう？
Which one? This tells to adjust Lucia waves the other arm about aimlessly.
デュラハンに化けたヨマの語り部ちゃん。
正解！さすがイチゴパフェ。
Lucia gets even more smug and suddenly jumps up with her Dullahan hand chop ambush attack. Hidehari and Minato quickly move out of the way, causing the chop to land solidly on the street lamp behind them.
やめろよ偽デュラハン。そんなことよか。なんかここ変じゃないっすか。
デュラハン今お手手がすっごく痛いってことしかわかんない。マナト君の言う通りだね。ここって屋外のはずでしょ。やけに暗いけどもう夜だっけ。夜じゃないよ。ここはいつもこんな感じ。
Lantern bearer, little Lucia.
子供のリュシアじゃないか。どこから現れたんだ。まだ消えていなかったとは。
Oh, she's Lucia from the past.
どこにでもいるよ。だってそれがかくれんぼだもん。ねえ、なんでここにいるの？モスは負けたの？そうだよ。夢すがりたちはみんな帰っちゃったの。エーテルの海にね。私、夢すがりって名前嫌い。リュシアは弟と遊びたいだけなのに。
Are you mean Wandering Hunter?
弟と遊ぶというのはワンダリングハンターと遊んでいると。
私今弟とかくれんぼしてるの。街で遊び疲れたら鈴を鳴らせば弟が迎えに来てくれるから。この前アキラに会った時もリュシアたち遊んでたんだ。
I mean, back when you first came into town? It sure did look like playing.
初めて街で見かけた時のことだね。ちっとも遊んでいるようには見えなかったけれど。
あ、それとイドリーもね、時々変なとこで寝てて危ないから弟が街へ返してあげてるんだよ。
そうだったの。気を失うたびに行動まで運んでくれていたのは君たちだったのね。
ねえ、どうしてワンダリングハンターのこと音をって呼んでるの？知りたい？じゃあリュシアとかくれんぼね。見つけられたら教えてあげる。え？あ、待って。
The little girl hops lightly into the shadow and vanishes without a trace, just as when she came.
これは数え歌。
子供のリュシアが歌ってるみたい。本当に私たちとかくれんぼしたいんだね。
歌声の方に進もう。
以前誰かがここに来ているわ。サラではないみたいだけど。
幻が見えるの？
ええ、どうやら軍の関係者みたいね。
この幻、顔ははっきり見えない。
This is her father. Her father became an ethereal here.
知り合い？
そうかも。ここにマインドリーダーがいるかもしれない。
そう。じゃあ一緒に探しましょう。
God, this is such a cool combo.
リシア、ここにも幻がいるわ。
Captain, we're almost out of ammo. Throw them away, you lead to rest safety. Order. It's her dad. This is her dad.
試験場の安全装置かな。開ける方法を探してみよう。
あの人たちもゲートを開ける方法を探していたのかもしれないわ。
あの人たちというのは？
ええ、あそこに。
Bruce Ross won't open this door. Look, there's a startup device here and it says laser track on it. Oh, I get it. Quick, call the captain on the orders. Laser tracks, huh?
この歌声、近くにいるみたい。
幻の顔、やっぱはっきりとしねえな。
私が見た通りに再現されるの。
じゃあ私たちもこんな感じに見えてるの？
ええ、アキラ以外はね。
そうなのか。それは光栄だよ。
Okay, then let's continue.
悪者のキャラ。エテリアスがうじゃうじゃいるね。本当にサラは来るのかな？
受け止められる？どこにも行かせない。平気、きっと当てるわ。勇気は褒めてあげる。
Oh, but that was so cool. Oh, I like him a lot. Yeah, this path is blocked in this vision.
サポート。歌詞もメロディーも変わった。うん。もうすぐ歌が終わるから。
The hide and seek song.
知ってるの？
多分昔お父さんとかくれんぼをした時に歌っていたんだろう。
Slowly get to the boss fireplace, guys. We're almost there. Phew. What's wrong? You're not feeling well?
どうした？具合でも悪いのかい？
うん。ただ幻を再現するのがどんどん難しくなってて、力が衰えてきてるのがはっきりとわかるの。
That means your power is getting back to normal. That means your influence is fading.
それはいいことじゃないか。君の力が正常に戻りつつあるということだろう。宮妻の影響もあと少しで完全に。
Not when we hear in the past portal.
でもこの力のせいでみんなに迷惑をかけてきたでしょ。それがようやく役に立つ時が来たのに、なんだか悔しくって。
そんなことないって。イドちゃんはもうたくさんの人を助けてきたんだから。
ありがとう、リシアちゃん。でも私もう少しだけ頑張ってみたいの。この物語だけはちゃんと最初から最後まで君に見せてあげたいから。
そっか、ありがとう。ねえ、なんでルシアを探してくれないの？途中でやめちゃうなんてズルだよ。私ズルする人嫌い。待って、聞きたいことがあるの。あのさ、私たちお友達になろうよ。もちろんワンダリングハンターも一緒に。どうしてエーテリアスとお友達になりたいの？それはなんて言えばいいかわかんないけど、戦うだけじゃない気がしてるんだ、私たちの関わり方って。そうやって人と違うことばっかしてるとどんどん寂しくなっちゃうよ。平気だよ。そんなことくらいで見限ったりしない友達がもう私にはいるから。たくさんいるわけじゃないけど、私は十分満足してる。ならユシアたちもいらないじゃん。あんまり欲しい欲しいしてると本当のお友達もいなくなっちゃうよ。え？かくれんぼの続きね。待って。
おいリュシア、ちくしょう、追っかけていっちまいやがった。あいつなんだってあんなに焦ってんだ。
Let's go after them.
僕たちも追いかけよう。
めちゃくちゃ足速いんだけど。
どっちのリュシアのことっすか？
どっちも。
Yep, there it is.
またあの兵士の幻。今度は彼一人みたいだけど。
こんな状態なのにまだ進むの？
Pretty sure this is the boss fight arena, so we go back there in a second.
ここまで来たら歌声が消えたの。
ここにも
Or is this the boss fight area?
私が
大丈夫？無理しないで。
Of course it's blocked. So I feel like this is how the boss area looks. I feel like the place outside was more fitting.
大丈夫。一緒に探すって約束したもの。もう一
Ade, are you going to turn into an inferior? Lucia, why are you... Get it now. The corruption gotten so bad, I'm seeing things, but that's alright. At least I get to see you one last time. Ade, before you turn into ethereal, do you have any last words? Yes, of course I do. I owe you a game of hide and seek. No, I owe you so many games of hide and seek. Then play hide and seek with me. No matter what Ade comes, you have to stay with me forever. This Ade, this little Lucia is...
幻の君も本当に可愛いんだな。リュシア、すまな。
歌声がさっき通ったドアの方から聞こえる。なら行ってみよう。
リシア。ああ。必ず開ける方法を見つけてみせる。
Yeah, so this is how we are going to get back, I guess.
そういうことだったんだ。あの子は私の夢すがりじゃなくて、
The father's got a deal.
お父はずっと
ごめんなさい。再現すべきではなかったのかもしれないわ。
そんなことない。むしろ感謝してるよ。やっとマインドリーダーを見つけられてすっきりした。
Oh, poor Lucia.
覚悟ができたの？
ずっと待っててくれたんだもん。かくれんぼはまだ終わってない。会いに来たよ、お父。
ガキのリュシアだ。
ハンドリングハンターはいないね。
近くにいるはずだけれど。
Yeah, this should be the boss area now. Let's do this, boys and girls. Let's do this.
すごい。リュシアたちもう隠れるとこなくなっちゃった。嬉しくないの？本当にすごいんだよ。ねえみんな、やっぱ戦わないっていうのはダメかな。 私たちはたまたまばったり会っただけ。それ以上でも以下でもないって感じで。
リュシアちゃんがそうしたいなら私はいいわよ。
赤日の丘の連中にワンダリングハンターが手出さねえってんなら俺も別にいいぜ。
I'm only here to track down Sarah.
僕がここにいる目的はサラだ。それ以外のことはみんなに委ねるよ。
ほら、みんなこう言ってくれてるし、私たち戦う必要なんてないんだからさ。君もずっとここに。
ルシア、遊び疲れちゃった。私もおとうもクタクタ。あと1回だけ遊んだら帰っておねんねする。
そっか、帰っちゃうんだ。
悲しいの？なんで？おばあが言ってたよ。エーテリアスは死なないって。エーテルになってエーテルの海に帰る
の。夢を通してエーテルの海につながって、遠くへ行っちゃった大切な人ともまた会えるでしょ。
だからルシアたちが帰っちゃっても、おっきなルシアは夢でおとうに会えるよ。いっぱいお話ししたいんでしょ。ほら、最後のかくれんぼしよう。途中でやめたら嫌いだから。
いいよ。私だって途中で投げ出す人なんか大嫌いだもん。見てなよ、今度こそちゃんと捕まえてやる。
That's how the boss fight happens.
最後のかくれんぼだよ。みんなで楽しく遊ぼう。
最後のページをめくりましょう。
よそ見してんじゃね
もうちゃんと疲れちゃったみたい。
終わったの？
これでいいんだね。
ルシア、まだ。
一つ星を、二つ星を見つめはどこでしょう。見つけた。
大きくなったねって。それとね、ごめんよリシア。見届けてやれなくて。
Oh. After the song fades, everything becomes spectrally quiet.
やっと来てくれたばっかりなのに、またどこかに行っちゃった。
リュシアちゃん、
ごめんね。ちょっとだけ一人になっていい？今は一人にしてあげよっか。
Let's go take up a look ahead. Call us if you need anything.
僕たちは先に進んでいるよ。何かあったら必ず呼ぶんだ。
道があることには違いねえけど、どこに続いてんのかはさっぱりだな。
So they have to find Sarah.
道端にサラの幻が見えた。変ね。知らない人も一緒みたいだわ。
Can you recreate it? But don't push yourself.
できるかい？ダメならダメで問題ないんだ。無理はしないでくれ。
大丈夫。行きましょう。あと少しだもの。まだ頑張れるわ。
Yishuan. Of course. Secure the up ahead. Don't rush, it's still a long way to go. We must endure a journey of suffering far beyond what mortals can bear before we can behold the creator no mortal may gaze upon. But you can still be delighted. The path isn't open to just anyone. Through the ages, only you and I have been granted this right. Let's go. I didn't come here for this kind of delight.
サラと大兄弟子。どうしてこんなところに？
まだ彼らの幻があるわ。見てみましょう。
By the way, has the nightmare I helped you get rid of been giving you any trouble lately? And indeed never showed up again. Your power, it definitely worked. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here before you. The wishes that mortals spent their whole lives pursuing, the calamities that desperately Eos, why you asleep at that moment? Holy shit. As we try to escape, they're nothing more than crumbles in the creator's palm, granted or brushed away by a single flicker of their will. I don't care about my calamity. I only care about whether I can save her. You will. This arduous journey will not be in vain. At the end of the road, we will all embrace the true desire. I'm streaming again. They take a break for eating stuff like that. Just got back from work. Welcome back home. Let's head back. Thanks for everything, Itari.
そういうことなら今は戻ろう。イドリー、本当にお疲れ様。
Double back, picking up Lucia as you go, and arrive at the hollow exit where you couldn't get Itari out previously.
戻ってきたわね。ここへ。
You have any more unfinished business?
どうした？まだ何か気がかりがあるかい？
大丈夫。今度こそきっと出られるわ。
Having said this, Ihari does not move an inch. Take hold of Itari's hand.
行こう。
Dark recedes with its suffocating, alluring, and lethal weight sinking into the lightness depths. Something comes into focus, an arm of light stretching down from the surface. Reach for it. As long as there's a reason to wake, take this hand. The moment you touch it, buoyancy takes hold, rushing you towards the surface. You have no time to make out the surroundings, no time to count how much time has passed. There's only fear. You fear it's just another dream, fear losing his face again. Through the haze, a blind light develops you with enthusiasm. After a quiet call, all doubts vanish like the wind.
ほら、イドリー。帰ってこれたんだ。
Ooh, pretty picture. In the distance, the city lights flicker with the same busy warmth as you remembered. Before you are those eyes, his alone, looking at you with a gentle smile.
そうね。ただいま。
おかえり。探してた人が見つかったならいいけど、
眉の中にいた連中はどうだ？
みんな無事だよ。ダイヤちゃんと万学先生がお世話してくれてるから。あとは君たちだけだったの。あと1時間経って出てこなかったら、ザオちゃん追加で捜索部隊を派遣するとこだったんだから。およ。
She looks kind of cute. I kind of want to pull for her.
君がイドリー？
What's wrong? Don't tell me.
イドリー。誰が誰だかわからないとか言わないだろうね。
違うの。フォロー出たからもうなんともないわ。ただ見入っちゃって、ヨマの語り部に改ままる。二人ともハンドルネームの通りだなって。
Ihari, who used clothing and voices to recognize everyone, can finally put a face to the names.
なんともないならよかったよ。
Yeah, the next patch is interesting. At least gameplay wise.
イドリーさんがイチゴパフェってのはどうなんだよ。あんまらしくねえっつうか。
はいはい。とにかくみんな無事でよかったよ。この任務がうまくいったのはみんなのおかげ。だから今日はゆっくり休んで。またヤムチャ船の個室を取っておくから、改めてお礼をさせてね。あ、それとアキラくん、貸してた工事の箱は置いていってね。
そうだ、イドリーさん。今晩泊まれる場所はあんのか？もしねえならユズハに頼んでみろよ。
そうね。リシアちゃんはどこに泊まるの？
私夜は寝ないから基本宿なしなんだよね。あ、でもテントならあるよ。イドちゃんも一緒に寝っ転がる？
あら、いいじゃない。ちょうどマインドリーダーのお話もしたかったし。
そうじゃんそうじゃん。今回はいろいろ助けてもらっちゃったし、次は私がイドちゃんのマインドリーダーを探すお手伝いするね。
One of that is the event.
じゃあお兄ちゃ
Her
ん、
mind reading monster.
先に落ちるから適当感で待ってるよ。
何から何まで本当にありがとう、アキラ。また明日もきっと会えるわよね。
Definitely. Sleep well tonight and sweet
も
dreams.
ちろん。だから今夜はいい夢を見てくれ。おやすみ。
While the Kakons protected those who were lost, they weren't putting them in a stasis. When they were rescued, they had already suffered severe malnutrition, especially those who first entered the town. Like a proper treatment, right? Of course. By the way, Potolumix has leased the Echo Chamber and renovated it, especially to provide therapy and concealing service. One of those rescued has physically recovered. They'll also be sent there for follow-up physical therapy. If got time later, go check out the Echo Chamber. You might run into some familiar faces. If there is not a time for you to come, then I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Like there was proper setup, Ihari, okay? There was proper setup. There was 55 polls. When I lost the 50-50, would have been the perfect point for you to come. It was after a perfectly beautiful scene with we want to see you tomorrow and stuff like that. But no. Just doesn't want to. Big Burr's back. Hey, you had dinner yet? Not yet, I'm starving. I want to pork rib noodles. I want that and an egg on top. And throw in some chicken wings. Fine, let's go check if the market's still open. Thank you so much. We've already brought them home. No need to thank me. This was a team effort. Everything went so smoothly thanks to Miss Sal's great planning. Well, it's great that everyone made it out safe and sound. Though actually, there was only one person from the list who didn't make it. Only one could make it? The one called Moss. He lost all vital signs while being evacuated from the hollow. I see. Don't think too much about it. Get some rest. I'll handle the follow-up investigation. Rip Moss.
Saku? 僕に言おうか?
You saw it in the background. Hello? No?
いいですか？大きくてふわふわの尻尾に栗色の長い髪を赤い飾り紐で結んでる子がいたらこう呼ぶんですよ。
姉弟子？
今なんて言った？
姉弟子って。
Oh.
平常心ちょっと取り乱しただけだから。
There she is, Blue Thunder, there she is. Don't worry about it, Senior.
本当に大丈夫かい？姉弟子さん。
Senior Sister Fufu told me to call you that. Did I get it wrong?
夫婦先輩にそう呼んであげてほしいと言われたのだけれど、何か間違っていたかな。
何にも間違ってない。姉弟子ね。ちょっとしたお散歩のつもりだったけど、いつの間にかそんなことになってるなんて。私、陽俊子。あなたは？
I'm Wise.
僕はアキラだ。
それじゃあアキラ、いい？これから私のことは春光先輩って呼びなさいよね。あ、でも待って。シンプルに姉弟子も捨てがたいかも。どうしよう。
You actually got another junior.
実はさらに妹弟子もいるのだけれど、呼んでこようか。
そうなんだ。でも私そろそろ行かなきゃいけないの。今夜のこと師匠には言っちゃダメだからね。
Understood. Are you, as your command, Senior Sister?
わかったよ、姉弟子さん。
What's wrong?
どうしたんだい？
私たち前にどこかで会ってないわよね。
Nope, this is my first time Wi-Fi.
英吉地区には最近来たばかりなんだ。
さ、 まあいいわ。なんとなくまたすぐに会う気がするけどね。それじゃ。
Just like that, with only a single brief meeting that night, on your path as the mystic shows up.
お兄ちゃん、今の物音は何？
Wait. I'm curious. Just like that, with only a single brief meeting that night, on your path as a mystic shows up another senior sister. Why is he back? Was the sun just now? Bellion fell from the roof. Huh? Why is Bellion on the roof? Because a cat fell from the roof. What are you even talking about? As a senior, I command you to reorganize your words. Okay. So you recounted everything that had just happened, including your encounter with senior sister Ye Xunguang. Xunguang. Yes, so we have another senior sister, huh? And her surname is also Ye. She must be the little sister that senior Ye mentioned. Ever? She wasn't wearing Silvan Temple attire. She's not dressed like someone from Silvan Temple. Must be a good reason for it, right? Otherwise, she wouldn't have specially asked you to keep it secret from Shifu. Right. You've gotta keep this a secret from me. Don't worry, I keep my lips sealed tight and won't tarnish your reputation. Now get some sleep. I'm hitting the hay too. Finally gonna get a good night's rest tonight. A junior disciple's first training. Mission complete. After all these days of hard work, it's time for a proper night's sleep. Go to sleep. Finally, you can get some proper sleep. You met so many people these short few days. Itari sleeping in her memories, Lucia reaching for the mind-reading monster, another Manato, Banye Shifu with his calm and powerful Demonos, Miss Xiao and Dylan with their contrasting personalities, and all those dreams, half real and half fantasy. Wonder if they remember that illusory dream when they wake up. Though we've resolved the issue with the town, new questions have surfaced. Why did Shinya Yi and Sarah take the same path? And where are they headed? Are that whisper lurking in the miasma when we first entered the town the one that wasn't of Yahari's will? Who could it be? We'll have to wait until the fissure at the end of the passage appears again to find answers. But right now, sleep comes first. We did it! The next morning. You're awake, Wise. Miss Yard just dropped off some flies. She said you might be interested. Flies? Yeah, she said there are some flies she filtered through. Files. Why did I read flies? She said there are some files she filtered through for content we were allowed to see. I've already checked them out. There's definitely some interesting stuff in there. I left the files on the desk next to the HDD terminal. Feel free to check them out if you're interested. So that means I can claim the outfit! Woo!
悪かねえけど包帯が青ってのはいやなんでもねえっす。俺はまだまだ強くなれる。俺はまだまだ強くなれる。
Let's go. Yeah, next would be the exploration over there. I mean, at least I should complete that. That's 100. I should complete those. So that's probably the hardest thing here. But maybe tomorrow I'll see. I'll see what I do. So things I need to do tomorrow. Again, I'm not sure if I will stream it tomorrow, but things I should do in theory tomorrow and or Sunday. Shiyu defense, preferably dead tomorrow, because doing that on the phone will be pain. I have to do exploration. I mean, I have time with the exploration. I could, in theory, do it a bit in Japan, but not sure how much time I want or will have there. There's the Lucia story that I probably won't be able to do, so I will miss out on the 100, but I try to do the stages. There's the big event here, of course, with a lot of bonus currency that I would love to do, where I have to see if I can do it or not. And this one. That one is actually priority because it runs out for the event. This is also probably a quick event. I get to clear this story. Like chapter 3. Yeah, I did a good push to this week. Pretty much 3 days of streaming, 3 chapters or something like that. Not fully, but almost. So I did 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4, with 2.1 being done last week, I think. Here you can get the one single pull from. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. She just doesn't want to come. I have pulls in theory to guarantee her. Again, I lost 50-50, but she made me lose, so I don't know. I'll think about it. But Darlin seems to be really strong, and we just saw a pretty cool character that is coming. Zhao is also coming. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like I should just skip her. Here she was in the story. Maybe the event actually solves me. I'm not sure, but I think I just have to skip her. I probably have to skip her. Yeah, I haven't done anything in the current story at all. Like, I haven't even went to the new planet yet, so I'm far behind in Star Rail. I just catched up in CCC and will be, back when I come back from Japan, so I have to do more CCC streaming there to catch up. And then there's also Genshin, where I'm behind a few patches, so yeah, not looking too hot. There's some papers on the table there, peer-to-peer photocopies of someone's notes. Let's see what's written. Moss notes. After settling in the town, I felt the need to record something, starting with me from the Exaltics. A month ago, while I was still lost in confusion, despair over the Exaltics collapse, I received a message from Sarah. Fortunately, she had gained the creator's favor and would proceed with the next phase of the plan in Time Zone Hills. Over 2 weeks ago, I bought prepared sedatives and Lumite or meeting Sarah at Time Zone Hills as instructed. Someone called Yitari was traveling with her. Next, we assisted Yitari in beginning the manifestation. During the 2-day continuous manifestation, a town appeared. Meanwhile, the miasma in wood with Yitari in an unexpected form. I suspected it might be Sarah's power, but quickly dismissed that thought. It was a will transcending human comprehension, coming from the master of miasma. That will, mixed with the miasma, subtly guided everything. Sarah left and I had nowhere to go. Unable to reach the audience grounds, too ashamed to return to Wealth Peninsula and only able to wander the hollow. That's when I appeared. It brought me back to town. Initially, my skin was dull, with indelible cracks on my face, but as time passed, I grew more and more similar to me. Finally, when that shell wearing the Exaltics garb cocooned, I too acquired a flawless appearance. Surprisingly, I wasn't the first resident. Some people had already settled in town, having transformed gradually like us. From then, we learned that we weren't the first visitors either. They entered only after a terrifying ethereal and a cloaked monster known as the Lantern Beer and Wandering Hunter had left. Soon we saw the Lantern Beer again. To our surprise, she removed her hood, revealed a child who calls herself Lucia. Not only did she arrive before us, but far, far earlier. Most surprisingly, she was created by the Wandering Hunter's will. How could this be? Did she skip the cocooning phase? Is her true form an ethereal? Could it be that even if we in the cocoon become ethereals, we here could continue to exist? I wanted to experiment to find out, but I didn't dare to risk it. I conducted the experiment anyway. With one resident's consent, I cut open the cocoon. Soon, their body inside became an ethereal, and the resident didn't vanish, providing both could exist simultaneously. However, the unbreakable coexistence like Lucia and the Wandering Hunter didn't manifest. The ethereal launched frenzy attacks against us, even trying to destroy other cocoons. We had to eliminate the ethereal, and with that, the resident vanished forever. I remember their sacrifice for this experiment. This must be kept secret from most residents. They don't need to know this panic-inducing outcome. They only need to know that the cocoons will be protected forever, and that they are our blessing in the void, becoming ethereals. They should just keep living according to their dreams, repaying this blessing. More content? Oh god, shoot. I haven't checked out what's coming next in Star Rail. I just got my Serene, and so far I'm happy. We'll see what comes next. And yes, I got Lucia after losing a 50-50, but I got her. And crazy rerun with Serene. They know what they're doing, thankfully. I have all of them new players, so I'm just trying to get Janssen's Lycon at the moment. Maybe next units, I think I saw them, but they didn't interest me, but I have to double check that. Let me read the note real quick. I met Minato and his companions, and on a whim I gave everyone in the town a name, Drowned Ideal. To shake up those three people and accelerate the creation of Drowned Ideals, I concealed some details, like the Wandering Hunter and the cocoon. However, Weiss seemed unmoved, and his thoughts remain indestructible. There's something else worth mentioning. I saw another Lucia, an adult Lucia. Before that, I always thought the Wandering Hunter was little Lucia's true form, but it seems it's not that simple. If the Lucia who came to town is the real deal, then who exactly is the Wandering Hunter? Note 5. When little Lucia came to the town again, I asked her in detail about the Wandering Hunter. This made me change my definition of Drowned Ideal, and finally helped me piece together the chronological order of appearance. From the first Drowned Ideal to the last one, there's a sequence. 8 years ago, little Lucia's father was corrupted in the death of Thompson Hills, creating little Lucia. Soon after, he became an ethereal, but they didn't reject each other. Instead, they formed a unique symbolic relationship. They stayed on the hollow for 8 years, and little Lucia called it hide and seek. 2 weeks ago, Itari arrived. Originally, she was just recreating the past town, but when she fell into slumber, influenced by the will within the miasma, she unconsciously attached her wish to the town, turning it into her Drowned Ideal. 2 days ago, the first group of trapped miners arrived in town and became Drowned Ideals. Some had rather strange specialities, who dreams of becoming a street thug. 11 days ago, I arrived in town. 10 days ago, a group of Hollow Riders arrived. More people kept coming after that. I welcomed them all and helped them complete their transformation to the best of my ability. Yesterday, Hull and West arrived in town. I must say, they cocooned the fastest, barely needing any external factors. Their conflict and pressure were enough to cause severe corruption. Shortly after they cocooned, I met Minato. Among these Drowned Ideals, the first two contradicted by definition of Dream's self, but after consideration, I still choose to classify them as Drowned Ideals. Lucia's father and Yidhari share something in common. When their Drowned Ideals emerge, they both harbor the emotions of it doesn't matter what I become anymore. The miasma tried to create but couldn't find matching forms of their hearts. Their dream had no future selves. Lucia's father only had his obsession with his daughter left. And Itari, she was even more noble. She just wanted to watch other stories forever. Their dreams are selfless and certainly belong to this town, but such care should be avoided in the future. The town needs real residents, and my duty is to give everyone who comes here a selfish dream. I heard that voice again, the town's whispers. Itari's voice echoes my mind. Embrace your true desire. Yes, I will open my arms and embrace my desires with all might. Even though I'm no longer an exotic believer, I know the voice isn't Itari's will. Is it you, Creator? Yeah, answers like that's pretty important. I did try getting a line on cast reads, steadily lost the coin flip. Oh well, I already got stupidly lucky with Serene. Probably gonna save the guarantee for Constance, known as the Dahlia, can pass on a super break support. I mean, my super break team sucks anyway, since I have only E0 Firefly. So I'm not sure how much she would help my team be actually good again. I have to eventually check that out, but yeah, I'm gonna be real here. I'm tired. So I'm ending the stream here, do my dailies, go to bed, try to be productive tomorrow. Again, maybe I stream, maybe not. We'll see how much time I have tomorrow. So yeah, I still hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a nice remaining day. And see you either tomorrow or in December when I'm back from Japan with hopefully a lot to show, hopefully a lot to report, maybe even giveaway. We'll see. I mean, I have a whole 10 euros for a giveaway. Woo! Even though they weren't signed for the giveaway, but whatever. And hopefully some videos, photos to show off. That would be cool. With that, have a nice time and